While higher education continues to let Americans down, the school choice movement, well, it's gaining momentum.
And this year's celebration is a big one. In 2023, 10 states enacted universal or nearly universal school choice programs, the most in U.S. history.
Joining us now, American Federation for Children Senior Fellow and Education Freedom Institute Executive Director, Corey DeAngelis. Corey, good to see you. I got to tell you what, this is music to my ears. My kids go to a traditional Catholic private school. I want to get my kids out of the system. I don't want them indoctrinated. But that we're now seeing states see the rot of public education and expanding choice for parents. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, look, we're winning so much, I'm almost getting tired of winning, Sean. Not really. We're only a fifth of the way there. I'm not going to stop until we get every single family in every single state the opportunity to have education freedom. And what you said a second ago is correct. We've had 10 states go universal on school choice, meaning every family's eligible in the past couple of years alone. The biggest victories in school choice history. We're seeing a school choice revolution unfold right before our eyes, and we're just getting started. In 2024, we have more states on deck, particularly red states. We have Tennessee, Louisiana, Alabama, and Georgia on deck to expand education freedom as well. And those are just a few more to come as well.
Corey, part of the problem is that the system's broken. That's why we need the choice, right? So parents are happy and they're sort of moving in that direction. But having said that, the reason the system is broken, it certainly hasn't been aided at all by President Biden or what we saw during the pandemic or the teachers unions who, as Kelly was pointing out on that campus, are fighting for DEI initiatives instead of worrying about the kids. Do you think that if there's a change in the White House come 2024, another leader will help turn the system around?
Absolutely. All the Republican candidates for president supported school choice. Joe Biden's a hypocrite on school choice, sent his own kid to private school, went to private school himself, and then pulls the ladder up from behind himself and tries to fight against school choice for others. Trump, DeSantis, anybody, Nikki Haley, they all support school choice. And one way to get school choice to blue states, we're already seeing a lot of action on the ground in red states, the ones that you highlighted on that map earlier. But to get school choice to union-dominated states, there's a federal initiative, a tax credit called the Educational Choice for Children Act, and the Republican candidates for president support that. And so this is a way you can get school choice to places like California and New York as well, not just, Arizona, Florida, North Carolina, and Arkansas, and others.
So, Corey, we look at the public schools. They're in the ER. They need a doctor. But I have to imagine in the 10 states where you have school choice, a lot of parents are choosing to send their kids to the better schools, which are the school choice schools. Are you seeing the public schools see the competition and make changes to have a better education system, maybe less indoctrination, more education? Are those changes happening, or are they entrenched in their liberal, progressive indoctrination ways?
Well, it depends. But if you look at the evidence nationwide, there are 29 studies on the subject, and 26 of those 29 studies find positive effects of school choice competition on the outcomes in the public schools. So public schools do up their game in response to competition. School choice is a rising tide that lifts all boats. And so when a parent goes to a school board meeting and they can take their funding elsewhere, the school board will actually listen to them. They won't cut off their mic anymore.
Right.
And they certainly won't label them as a domestic terrorist. They'll actually the school choice gives parents more agency so they don't even have to vote with their feet sometimes.
It's kind of like the markets and business in general. You know, when there's competition, then it forces everybody else to get in line. That's kind of what you're describing here when it comes to our education system. Corey DeAngelis, great to have you tonight. Thank you.